Good morning. Happy August. New beginnings. Super excited. Want to share with you a little bit about brain waves and why I'm even going to talk about that today is because I happen to be at the beach and there are different things that can happen just by being by the ocean and the waves. We're talking about waves, and so let's talk about all the waves and the vibrations. You guys could do a more thorough research on all of this, but we have gamma waves, we have beta waves, we have alpha waves, we have theta waves, and we have delta waves. Gamma is at the frequency of 38 to 42 megahertz, and that is like speedy, on task, like very like focused type things, and also for a long period of time isn't super great for you. Hey, yeah, definitely, Mary and Debbie, why don't you post me where you are right now on this first day of August? I'd love to see where you guys are coming from. There's several of y'all on here. So we got gamma, 38 to 42 megahertz. We have beta. Beta is also very, very high level brain activity, very focused, very like hyperdrive, again, really great if you're like test taking or things like that, but that is not something where you want to stay in that like brainwave activity for a long time, because it isn't like the best opportunity for you. We have alpha waves, which is 8 to 12 megahertz, and that is closest, a little bit higher than what the actual Earth biofield is. Earth's biofield is 7.83 on an average day. Alpha is a time of like relaxation, meditation, kind of like calming, getting into a little bit of creation and ideas and that kind of stuff. Then we have theta. Theta is straight up imagination. That is a great one, and that megahertz is 3 to 8. Hey Brittany. Right below that we have delta, which is 0.5 to 3 megahertz, and that is like sleep and intuition and that kind of stuff. Now, your brain during the day is going to go through lots of different one of these, hopefully. That would be the best thing, because your brain is an electromagnetic chemical organ, and it's going on based on all, not just environment, but what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're going through, what you're called to do. Like if you have different tasks to do, your brain can like slip into different things. And so anyway, I just thought it was interesting that in 1970 it was a like real big deal where they started using biofeedback, and when they would use biofeedback, they would specifically induce the alpha waves on purpose, because it was said that alpha waves would help not only deal with depression, but anxiety, insomnia, and that kind of stuff. So they figured out scientifically that if we can get an alpha state, that it can help with all those physical symptoms, because when you're in high beta all the time, that also can do a lot of things chemically to your body, having to do with like cortisol levels and that kind of thing, and the fight or flight. And so beta is great if you're taking a test, gamma, all of that, those things are important and needed for, if you're a police officer or things like that, where you're just on the go and you got to, make an attorney, or, doing some doctor emergency room kind of stuff, or even like a normal CEO, whatever, taking tests in school as a student, but you don't want to be like beta waves like all the time, or gamma waves like all the time. We have to be in all of the waves during the day to be able to have a healthy body and a healthy balance. What this has to do with the beach, let's talk about that just real quick, and then I'm going to let you guys go this August. What's cool, what they found scientifically, is because the beach is very earthy, and again, pretty close, theta and alpha is like one of the closest on the frequency level to the actual Earth being 7.83. When we're in alpha stage, and when we are by the beach and by the waves, and there is a pattern or a rhythm to the waves, the physical water, waves that come through, and that sound, that rhythm, whatever it is, actually causes entrainment to the brain, and it gets your brain going into a rhythm of alpha synchronicity. And so you start to find a rhythm of alpha in that, which can even go down to theta, which is the whole relaxing meditation, creation, and ideas. And again, what did we say about biofeedback in the 1970s? Alpha stages actually proved to help with insomnia, depression, and what have you. So, nature is amazing. God made awesome stuff for us to be able to tap into those frequencies, being in the forest, going in the mountains, breathing fresh air, all those things are great too, and do similar things. And so I encourage you guys, think about maybe getting in a beach trip when things are going crazy and things aren't maybe your highest. Why don't you get back to the beach sometime, or at the mountains, or wherever, and tap into the biorhythms of what God has given us freely to be able to kind of breathe and rest and take in some fresh air and to get some fresh ideas and to kind of reset all of that. So I hope this is helpful for you. I'd love to hear any comments or questions you guys have, and talk to you soon. I'll give you this little quick alpha wave view that you can see here. It's gorgeous this morning. And hey Deborah, hey Gregory, hope y'all are well. Talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.